What's up, soldiers? Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Lunchtime, looking for something to eat, but cupboard bare, except over here I have that is some jerk chicken I did last night. One piece left back, so I thought, you know what, let's put something. I'm gonna grab anything I can find in the fridge. I saw some cabbage, I saw some bell peppers, carrots. We're doing a stir fry, so we're doing a jerk chicken stir fry. Watch now, flavors for days, vibes it up, man. I've got everything prepped and ready to go. All I've got to do now is shred that jerk chicken into small pieces. Some carrots, cabbage, ginger and garlic, some celery, onion, and these bell peppers here. Tiny sweet peppers, but go work, man. Whatever we have, we're using. I've got a nice wide pan here on a medium flame. Just gonna move around about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I'm gonna go in first of all with my flavor ingredients: 1 clove of garlic and a small piece of ginger that I just finely chopped. I'm gonna turn my heat all the way down to low and let that go for about a minute or two. We don't want to burn that garlic, just to fragrant that oil. Next up, I'm gonna go in with a sort of more tough vegetable, and this is some julienne carrots. And I've got here 1 stalk of celery, and more that flavor thing, half of just a normal yellow onion, just sliced up thinly. And I'm just going to move that around. And this is where you're going to turn up your heat to like a medium or something, just to kind of quickly cook this. We want to maintain its sort of texture, so we don't want to overcook it, right? I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt in there. I've got my bell peppers, which I chopped up, sliced up. We're going to try and get everything pretty much the same size so it cooks evenly. Give that a quick toss in there. Let that go for another minute or so. I'm going to go in with some black pepper. And if you have a white pepper would probably be better here. You get a sort of a different flavor from that white pepper. You can really smell that ginger and that garlic really blooming now. Things smelling wicked. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my favorite oriental sort of sauce, Hoisin sauce. And wait a minute, I got one more thing to add in here. We got Hoisin sauce there. We've got all this nonsense here. Nope, that is not it. That is oyster sauce. We got teriyaki back there. We got ketchup. We even got some red wine. No soy sauce. Oh well. Yeah, so there wasn't any soy sauce in the fridge, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit more salt then. I've still got my cabbage to go in here. Give that a quick stir. So if you have soy sauce, go in with about a tablespoon of that soy sauce. If you like sesame oil will be brilliant in here as well. I am no friends with sesame oil. I just don't like that taste. I had a bad experience with sesame oil. Maybe one day we will discuss that. It's all about that cabbage now. Just toss all that lovely cabbage in there. And this is a cheap way using cabbage to sort of really make a big dish. You know what I mean? Because cabbage is relatively cheap, I would think. I reserved some of that gravy from the bottom of that roasting pan there. If you don't have this, you can go in with about a tablespoon of jerk marinade. But this here is pure goodness. Put a couple tablespoons of that in there. And then we've got all that lovely pieces of jerk chicken that's left over there. That was 1 chicken breast that's left over. And I'm going to give that a good, nice stir now. Heat on medium high, because we want to bring all this together very fast now. I'm just going to let this go for about another minute or so, because I like my cabbage and my vegetables here with a little crunch to it. You can certainly cook it longer. But I'm telling you, the sort of flavor I'm getting from that garlic and the ginger that we started off, that little bit of jerk sauce that I had on the bottom of my pan that I put in there. I just missed the frying pan altogether. If you wanted to add some sort of a heat level to this, you can certainly go in with some diced Scotch bonnet pepper, but that jerk marinade that I use on my jerk chicken already has that fire element to it. No need, man. No need for more. So there you go, friends. A quick jerk chicken stir fry. We used up that extra piece of jerk chicken. And I know I'm going to get the comments, Chris, who really does have extra jerk chicken, boss? Everybody does eat that as soon as I make it. Make a little extra. It is worth keeping back a piece just for this stir fry. You're going to like this one. Now, this is a stir fry, but you know what your boy Chris is going to be doing with this? Sandwiches. I'm making sandwiches with this thing here. Watch now, man. This is the real thing for sandwiches right here. A nice crusty sort of sandwich bread. And you're golden. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. Do remember to give the video the thumbs up. Check out CaribbeanPot.com for the jerk chicken recipe. And vibes it up, man.